Pastor, by the way, your focus is awesome. How do you do this thing about focus? I mean, at the moment, there's a retreat going on in your house for women. And come the month of March 30th, yeah, this month actually, 30th of March to the 3rd of April, you have the anniversary coming up. And immediately after the anniversary, you have the HMT coming up. How do you do this?
Before them, I have several other things.
Oh, yes, I know.
So, it's just about developing your focus and knowing where you're going. Anybody that knows where he's going, the whole world will give way for him. If you are sure of where you're going and you are focused on it, the whole world will give way for you.
Wow.
So it's not a matter of one day thing. It's something you develop over the years.
How do you develop the skill of focus?
Concentration. Just concentrate. Force yourself to sit down. I started developing it when I was in the university. One of the things that university give you is the stamina and the ability to develop yourself, the skills that you didn't have before. So when I will go to the library, I will force myself to sit down in the library for 6 hours, and I will say, whatever happens, let it happen. I will not go to eat. I will only go to the restroom. If I feel like sleeping, I will sleep here. If I feel like dozing, I will doze here. Anything, but I will not stand up from this place. So for 6 hours, and I did that for the next 6 years. So that was helpful. And when I am reading, because I lived in the dormitory, I make sure that no matter what's going on around me, I focus on what I'm reading, and I make sure it gets to me. So just practice that, and then with time, things get better, more automatic.
Wow. You sat in the library for 6 hours. For how long?
Yeah, for 6 years.
For 6 years. Okay, that was when you were studying journalism.
Yes.
And you're not practicing at the moment.
No, I don't. But I developed the skills in me to be able to endure, to be able to be diligent, to be able to be detailed, and to be focused. So it's not the knowledge that really matters, but the change that happens in you.
Wow.
So those changes later helped me in pastoring the church. So when eventually I needed to start the church and I was not having the result I needed, I remember the focus that I had in the university. I said, okay, if I could just study in the library for 6 hours, I can do the same thing now. And I just decided to be praying the same 6 hours every day. So I was doing that for the first 2-3 years of the church. Every day I pray 6 hours. So that also was a good foundation. But so what I developed in the university later helped me in my calling. So when you are disciplining yourself and you are working on yourself, that discipline goes to work out for you eventually, sooner or later in life, no matter the field or whatever you get yourself into.